in my opinion. I think that dude was forced out. So, Dusty late as usual. I'm not late. Oh shit! God damn it! I'm not. I wasn't streaming. Fuck. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this one more time. I forgot to stream the show, so I've been talking for a good solid 2 minutes with nobody being able to fucking hear me. So that's not good. That's not a great way to start the fucking show. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was just talking about my fucking horrible weekend. So everybody on Twitch and Facebook gotta listen to me say all this shit over again. Um, Stupid Dusty. So anyway, I had a bad fucking weekend, folks. I made a horrible mistake. I got drunk again this weekend, which is so stupid. For those of you who have been paying attention to my show, I have like a problem with alcohol. Like when I was in Denver, I was drunk every fucking single day when I was in Denver. And so I try not to drink, you know, because I realize that I have issues with it. Alcoholism runs in my family, and a lot of people say that alcohol doesn't change the person you are. It just makes you more the person that you really are inside. It just brings out the real you. And I don't agree with that at all. I honestly think that alcohol makes me a totally different person. Because, like, in real life, I'm real laid back. I'm kind. I'm empathetic. I'm loving. Like, I'm not a mean person at all. But when I drink, when I get drunk, man, this monster takes over me. It's fucking ridiculous. I become this bully, this insecure, mean bully, and just act like a total fucking asshole. And so I'm embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed the way I acted this weekend. I regret the way I acted this weekend. So, but we all stumble, we all fall, and so you just got to pick yourself back up and try to be better and try to learn from your mistakes in the future. I'm sure someday I'll fall off the wagon again. It's, you know, one day at a time, as they say in the Alkies Anonymous. Maybe I need to go to some fucking meetings. Just kidding. It looks boring as shit, those meetings. I've seen some of those meetings, and not for me. But anyway, yeah, that was my weekend. It was goddamn awful. I wouldn't want to be around me when I'm drunk. Now I got a little baby Yoda attacking me from behind, which is cool. As always, we had 30 cats around us. Not 30, but 11, which seems like 30, especially when you're doing a live show. And alcohol isn't bad as long as you don't drink that much. Yeah, it's just that when I drink, I want to get fucking drunk. Like, I want to drink until I pass out. And so I get this cheap ass rum from the local liquor store. It's like $15 for like a 1.5 liters, and it's basically you're just drinking fucking poison. It's just goddamn poison. Like, I puked my guts out. It was just, the whole thing was bad. And also, I have a real sore throat today. I tried to eat something earlier, and I was like almost crying. It hurt so bad. So I think I got coronavirus or something. Not sure, not 100% sure, but I might have the corona. So don't make out with me if that was something you were intending to do. Might want to hold off on that until I get over it or die, one of the two. After I die, you make out with me all you want to. It'll be fine. But so, how you guys doing? Did you guys have a better weekend than me? You must have. I can't imagine anybody had a fucking worse weekend than I did. Well, I guess some people probably died and got killed and stuff. They probably had a worse weekend. But other than that, terrible fucking weekend. Let me look at the chat, see what you guys got to say. Scott Stapp is on live. Yet no one's saying anything on there. I mean, if you're not drinking to get drunk, what's even the point? I know, right? I enjoy it because, like, it's fun. Like, I only really enjoy music when I'm drunk, but I really fucking enjoy music when I'm drunk, and I love to dance when I'm drunk. So, and I love to dance. So I want to drink, but I just cannot handle my shit. Clearly, that's what happened last time. Last time I stopped drinking, acted like a fucking moron, and you just gotta be better. That's all I gotta say. So I'm working on it to be better. Cult of Dusty, bet on my stork. Pete and Amy endorsed Biden. I thought they already did that. Didn't they drop out and already endorse Biden? We're going to talk about that a little bit. Cult of Dusty, why did you have a terrible weekend? I just explained the whole thing. I literally just explained the entire thing about getting drunk and acting like an asshole and embarrassing myself and being a fucking ignorant ass bully and shit. Greta Thunberg. Yeah, we're going to talk about Greta Thunberg. I prefer pot if it was legal. Yeah, I prefer pot even though it's not legal. Not that I would ever smoke pot, mind you. Never would do that. You get knocked down and get up again. I heard that. Never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. So anyway, let's start the show. But Dusty, why did you have a Dusty? Patreon! Patreon.com/CODcast. I need your help. I'm trying to continue to do this show, 2 shows a week, and I'm not really making... They fucking knocked my shit over there. I'm not making enough to support myself doing this, so I might have to do other shit. There you go, better. So if you guys want to see me continue to do 2 shows a week, please consider supporting the show. $1 or $2 a month, whatever you can afford. Every little bit really helps. We're down to $9.61. We lost a few this week because that's what happens on the first of the month when they process credit cards. But thank you for everybody who was able to support me as long as you can. And please consider supporting the show. That would be awesome. And also, Super Chats, lifeblood of the show. Every question answered. You know how the fuck this works. $sign down by the chat. You donate. It's like busking, basically. You're just tipping me because I'm entertaining you for free, and it's awesome. And I'll read every question so you can immortalize yourself forever and tell a joke, make fun of me, whatever. It's all good. You can say whatever the fuck you want to Dusty. Dusty's not really that sensitive unless I'm drinking. Then I'm really fucking sensitive. So, not gonna drink anymore. Never said that before. Call to Dusty, I finally got my teeth clean. Got some shit done. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Always good to have nice, clean fucking teeth. I meant to cut my hair. Hair's getting kind of shaggy. Gonna trim up the sides and shit, but I didn't get time to do it because I was too fucking busy. Busy being drunk and an asshole. Call to Dusty, are you depressed about ST? What is ST? The answer, regardless of what ST is no. I'm not depressed. I don't really do depression. I'm usually a really happy guy, and I have an amazing life, so if somebody like me is going to be depressed, then what chance do the rest of you motherfuckers have, really? Fuck the system. I heard that. Turn 9 today, guys. You turned 9 today? Were you born on a leap year or something? No, it's leap day is over, so that would be a couple days ago. I got bored with sex after the first 50 years. Sex is the most overrated goddamn shit on earth, in my opinion. Like, really. It's oversold, in my opinion. So, let me click on that, click off that. Let's get the show started. So, we're going to talk about Chris Matthews. You know who Chris Matthews is? He has been the host of Hardball for like the last, I don't know, 700-800 years, something like that. And I've been covering him for the last couple weeks. He went on there and said that he's afraid if Bernie gets elected, that Bernie's going to line him up in Central Park and start murdering people. And then he said that Bernie's win in one of the caucuses was like Germany taking over France. Yeah, comparing Bernie to Nazis and shit. So it didn't go over very well for Chris Matthews. Basically, Fire Chris Matthews was trending on Twitter for a while. And, what are they doing back there? And so, anyway, then this article was written from Media Matters about Chris Hardball's history of being sort of sexist towards women. And it goes through a bunch of different things he said. Matthew, the longtime host of Hardball, is seen asking for some of the Queen's water, commenting, "Where's that Bill Cosby pill brought with me?" So, yeah, not amazing. He apologized for that remark. And then he's gone on to say some other stupid shit over the years. And then The Daily Show made a video that went viral of Chris Matthews. And I'll play it for you guys. And doesn't make him look really good. Looking good with Chris Matthews from The Daily Show. It's only seen 129,000 times, but I think it went viral on social media and got seen a bunch. So let's have a look.
Could you get a little closer to the camera?
What is it? Is it
coming
zooming
in closer?
in
No,
strangely?
coming further, coming closer, really close.
What are you doing?
Just kidding. You look great. Anyways, thanks, Aaron. It's great to look at that look.
You're
no, you're
strange
beautiful.
location.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're a knockout. Next time the producer has to.
So I just doubt he would treat men like that. That's the thing. It's kind of an outdated mentality. It's the good old boys club. We're used to treat women like this, and you know, it's just not acceptable anymore.
To choose between a picture of more of Margaret Brennan and that oil derrick, that offshore oil derrick. Stay on Margaret Brennan, okay? She's a beautiful woman. She's a very bright reporter. She makes us feel good. Bring back Margaret. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Back by popular demand. Happy Friday. And she's 6 feet tall besides. You're gorgeous. High heels are a big part of this for some reason. Maybe it's your photography, but women look great, of course, but you're always shooting the legs, shooting the shoes. Yeah. So now you're in a wind tunnel. You look great, by the way, in the wind tunnel. Your legs get caught in this. Everybody's looking at your legs, looking at the shoes. We're introducing these gorgeous creatures of God here. You're walking down the street. You're beautiful, boy. I must say, you look great. You were in great shape. We have got to go to Din Din sometime. You look great, by the way, if I'm allowed to say that. Unbelievable. I'm not allowed to say this, but I'll say it. You're beautiful. I get in trouble for this, but you're great looking, obviously. You're one of the God's gifts to men in this country. Very attractive people, physically. I mean, they're beautiful people. Like Nikki Haley's gorgeous.
And the party will trust Trump to be able to make that decision.
Well, I think the party won't have a role in it.
you see her walk?
We
runway walk.
We just heard from the likely nominee.
Be careful, okay, with your advances you're all making with your eyes right now. Taryn, you first. You're giving me the peepers, I can tell. What are you doing here?
Peepers?
You are doing it. You're flashing your incredible eyebrows at me, your eyelashes. Look at that, but it's awful what you're doing. Look, Ann Coulter, you find her physically attractive, Tucker? Michael, you want to weigh in here as an older fella? Do you find her to be a physically attractive woman? I find her, I wouldn't put her on, well, she doesn't pass the Chris Matthews test. I'm on the 29th floor overlooking this incredible city. I'm here to judge the Miss America pageant, which I've always wanted to do. I've never seen such talent and great-looking women.
So anyway, that went viral. Not amazing. A little bit of sexism there from Chris Matthews. So, apparently Chris Matthews was having a conversation with the staff over at MSNBC, and they was like, hey, Chris, maybe you're a dinosaur that should fucking retire immediately. And so Chris Matthews went on TV tonight, and it was kind of weird. He, opened the show up and announced his retirement, and then he walked off the set, didn't give them enough time to even prepare anything. So some other guy had to jump on the show and talk about how he has to fill an hour now. Weird, but here was his speech about retirement.
Let me start with my headline tonight. I'm retiring. This is the last hardball on MSNBC, and obviously, this isn't for lack of interest in politics. As you can tell, I've loved every minute of my 20 years as host of Hardball. Every morning I read the papers, and I'm gung-ho to get to work. Not many people have had this privilege. I love working with my producers and the discussions we have over how to report the news. And I love having this connection with you, the good people who watch. I've learned who you are, bumping into you on the sidewalk or waiting at an airport and saying hello. You're like me. I hear it from your kids and grandchildren who say, my dad loves you, or my grandmother loves you, or my husband watched it till the end. Well, after a conversation with MSNBC, I decided tonight will be my last hardball, so let me tell you why. The younger generations out there are ready to take the reins. We see them in politics, in the media, in fighting for their causes. They are improving the workplace. We're talking here about better standards than we grew up with, fair standards. A lot of it has to do with how we talk to each other. Compliments on a woman's appearance that some men, including me, might have once incorrectly thought were okay. We're never okay. Not then, and certainly not today. And for making such comments in the past, I'm sorry. I'm very proud of the work I've done here. Long before I went on television, I worked for years in politics, was a newspaper columnist, an author. I'm working on another book. I'll continue to write and talk about politics and cheer on my producers and crew here in Washington and New York and my MSNBC colleagues. They will continue to produce great journalism in the years ahead. And for those of you who have gotten into the habit of watching Hardball every night, I hope you're going to miss me because I'm going to miss you. But remembering Humphrey Bogart and Casablanca, we'll always have Hardball. So let's not say goodbye, but till we meet again.
So that was the speech he gave. Apparently, he kind of understands, obviously, what he did wrong. And I don't know if he's just saying this to save face or really believes it. Either way, it was a good apology, I guess. But it was just time, I think, for Chris Matthews to retire. He seems like he is kind of out of it, especially when it comes to Bernie, freaking out and whatnot. So immediately, I guess he walks off. It doesn't look like they were expecting it. So they had this guy jump on and...
that was a lot to take in just now, I'm sure. And I'm sure you're still absorbing that, and I am too. Chris Matthews is a giant. He's a legend. It's been an honor for me to work with him, to sit in here on occasion. And I know how much you meant to him, and I know how much he meant to you. And I think you're going to miss him, and I know I'm going to. We're not going to have any bells or whistles here. We do have to fill the rest of this hour. We're going to take a quick break and come back with today's news.
Yep. So I don't know if they were surprised at him walking off or not. It didn't seem like they were very prepared for it. But, so that happened just before I came on the air. Thought that was interesting, and I would cover it. What do you guys think about Chris Matthews? Are you happy to see him go, or you think this was a mistake, getting rid of Chris Matthews? I don't know. Like I said, I think he's kind of a dinosaur at this point, and it's time for you to go when you're having what seemed to me like he was having cognitive difficulties to me, almost like a Joe Biden type thing. So, tests, Corn Man, I don't know what that means. Steve fills in, Chris Hayes, suck a hardball, dude, just a bad guy. It didn't used to be wrong to compliment women's looks. Well, I mean, it's not very professional. Like, you don't treat men like that when they're on television. You know, you treat them professionally and you don't reduce them to what their looks are. So, yeah, it's kind of an outdated mentality, to be honest with you. You know, those women that go on the show, they want to be treated like a man would. They want to be treated with respect and not some kind of just object of sexual interest. So, totally understand that. Let's read the super chats. And Ass Patch. What up, and Ass Patch? Let me some Ass Patch for the fur babies. Hell yeah. Showed you guys little baby Yoda biting my finger during the Chris Matthews speech. Cute as shit. Rexo, $5. Dusty, you make Monday feel like Friday. Aw, blush. Really appreciate you guys joining me tonight. It's an honor to be able to do the show for you. Bradley Elskin, $3. Hey, Dusty. Hey, Bradley. Hey, Little Fuzzy Money, you are the bomb. Hey, how could I be the bomb when you're the bomb? There could be only one. It's like Highlander. Joni666, love that amount. Rusty Dusty, why am I playing those video games? Are you doing your part in Mississippi to get Bernie elected? Oh, my God. Bernie ain't going to be elected in Mississippi. What the hell? It's 100% going to go to Trump. Now, I have been trying to get the word out so he wins more of the delegates in Mississippi, but 0% chance Bernie wins in Mississippi, unfortunately. Wish it wasn't the case. Maybe when I'm governor, I can change things in this state. Hopefully, I can move that Overton window, but we're still a long way from that, so we're going to work on that. Beast Nation, what's up, Beast Nation? $5. Damn! I knew there was a reason I didn't watch Chris very much. Didn't notice all these thirsty comments, but a lot of his bias has shown a lot more. Yeah, I think it was a lot of it due to the Bernie stuff. I think the sexism was just the icing on the cake, but all the horrible, scared comments about Bernie, just, you know, he had to go. Especially when it's trending on Twitter, fire Chris Matthews. That doesn't look good for MSNBC, so, you know, I guess they finally stepped up to him and said, dude, you got a fucking gout. Eric McIyer? Or Moyer, sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Eric Moyer. Cringe, Matthews sucks. I guess he was good sometimes, but he sure was there a fucking long time. He has been a staple of MSNBC for fucking ever. He is obsolete. Absolutely, I do agree with that. Obsolete. Out with the old, in with the new. Time to have some younger blood come on in. Highlander reference. I used to love the fucking Highlander. The TV show back in the day. Watch that shit. You better fucking try, Dusty. I'm going to try. I'm going to do my part. If not me, then who? Cats knocking shit over, as the cats are wont to do. And they're everywhere. Hey, Miss Katana, you want to show everybody yourself? She's like, shook her head no, so I guess not. Chris Matthews sucks, says Eric Moore. I read that. Okay. 80% of people will experience COVID-19 as just a bad cold. Maybe I got that. Maybe that's my throat is so fucking sore. I got the coronavirus. Fucking Walmart. Stay away from Walmart. Matthew was establishment propaganda. Yeah, I know. Part of these corporate Democrats. So fucking scary these millionaires might have to pay their fair share a little bit. Why does Dusty have such a love for men in dresses? Is it his fetish? Fuck you. I have respect for everybody, but I have a lot of respect for those who are the most ostracized and demonized people in society, the people that you should embrace, the people who are committing suicide left and right, and heroes stand up and they try to protect the more vulnerable in our society. You know, that's what good, decent people do. And not what pieces of trash like yourself do. You know, you should take a long, hard look at the type of person you are and ask yourself, is that really the type of person I want to be? Do I really just want to be a giant fucking piece of shit that has no empathy towards people, especially the people that needs it the most? Is that really what you want to be? If it is, fine. I won't have anything to do with you. I think you're a sad human being, but you have every right to be a sad, disgusting, petty little man. So... cats rule. Yep, cats rule. Do I have a puppy? I have 7 dogs. We have both dogs and cats here at the Humanist Society of Mississippi Animal Sanctuary. We go to the shelters and we rescue them so they don't get killed because they're about to put them down. There's too many cats and dogs out there that nobody wants. So I do what little I can to help them out. So heroes. Yep. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. Is that song lyrics? Dusty, you are magnificent. Hey, thank you. I do the best I can. You know, I'm okay. I have my flaws, definitely, which showed greatly this weekend. Acting like a piece of shit. I want to tell Catalina that sometimes you post my website in the chat, and I've taken my website down, so there's no reason to post my website anymore. Nobody was going to my website, so I just discontinued all the websites. I gave up JacquelineGlenn.com, so I don't know if anybody bought that up yet or not, but I don't have that anymore, and I let go of AmazingAtheist.com, which I owned for many years, and I don't have that anymore. So I don't have any websites anymore. We're just focusing on the YouTubes and the Patreons and the Twitches and the Twitters and the Facebooks. I think that's the way to go with this. Websites are kind of obsolete at this point. Let's see what you guys are saying. Don't want to ignore you guys in the Twitch chat. Be best. You gotta be better than best. Gung ho. Yep. What sick fuck wants a Greta Thunberg sex doll? She's a fucking child. She is 17 now, which is still a child, but the doll looks like it's 12, which is even more disturbing. We'll get into that in a minute. All right. So let's continue on with the show. Next up, we're going to talk about... Oh, did you guys see this? So, watch this commercial. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this commercial, but people are freaking out about it, and you'll know why when I play it. But at the same time, it's so stupid.
My name is Beatrice Dixon. I'm the founder of the Honey Pot. In the beginning, it wasn't easy to start this company. And there was a lot of times that it almost didn't happen. If Target didn't take the chance on us, we wouldn't be in all the retailers that we're in today. But what's really dope is they helped us with the product line, the packaging. It really changed my life. The reason why it's so important for Honey Pot to do well is so the next Black girl that comes up with a great idea, she could have a better opportunity. That means a lot to me.
Oh my God, they mentioned Black girls having opportunities. Outraged! I'm outraged! We can't have Black girls thinking they can grow up to compete in our white supremacist society. We can't have things that encourage them and make them have hope about tomorrow. Would you guys please stop fucking with my goddamn camera? That would be great. That would be amazing if you would just stop doing that for a second. Pull this in and turn it up. Cats everywhere, every day, always cats, cats, cats. It's my life, it's my life. Better. All right. So anyway, needless to say, people was pissed. Oh hell no! Can't give shout outs to little Black girls, right? Even though we know that Black women make, I don't know, what is it, 61 cents on the dollar or something, even way less than white women make compared to men. Even though they've done studies that show that women who have Black sounding names have to send out 50% more resumes to get the same number of job callbacks. We know there's institutionalized racism. And not only is it against Black men, but it's specifically hard on Black women. So, people are mad that you dare try to shout out. Honey Pot, a Black woman-owned natural hair care line that's sold in Target, had a commercial where they said they want to empower Black girls. Now, white women are mad and have been leaving them at a low rating. Please give them 5 stars. So, they're everywhere they go. These white women are basically giving them 1 star just because they dared say they want to inspire little Black girls. I mean, good Lord. Trying to tell me that there's not a racist white supremacist structure in this fucking country. It's just so ridiculous. They search out for the most ridiculous shit to be upset with. These fucking snowflakes. White women couldn't stand to see a Black woman and girls feel empowered, so they want to sabotage a company that's otherwise highly rated. Yeah, I mean, this company makes products not just for Black women, but for white women too, right? And up until now, have been very highly rated. People have really enjoyed their products, but I dare you say that one thing about inspiring Black girls. Now I gotta give you 1 star. Well, fuck you. Fuck you racist pieces of goddamn shit. Cannot wait till you fucks go extinct. It can't happen soon enough. Katana sneezing everywhere. Sneezy sister. She gonna give me the coronavirus, the cat coronavirus. No, thank you. Let's take a look at some of these. I agree with most people on this post. I agree with most people on this post. The thing that stood out in the commercial was the next Black girl. I'm getting quite tired of the feeling that Black people are so laden with burden or want to be. In the most honest statement I can make, the white male is the one that is most discriminated upon. Oh my God. How sad do you have to have the entire society you live in dedicated to your interest? To live in a white supremacist power structure that was specifically created by white men to help you, basically. To make your life easier simply because of the color of your skin, and then claim discrimination because of it. Because people point it out to you. Point out your privileges. It's just below sad. It's lower than pathetic. Is there a word? What was the word? Lower than pathetic. That's what you guys are. I have many Black friends, the first line of every racist, that are financially equal to me or even advanced. No one is saying that just because you're white, your life is going to be easy. That's not what it means. It just means that on average, for the most part, you are not punished for being white. Okay, you may be punished for other things that happen in your life. You may be born to poor families. You may not be very tall. You may be punished for that. May not be very handsome. Could be punished for that. You could have lots of things that you're discriminated against for, but the color of your skin is not one of them in general when you're white. That's all it's saying here. So it never said, no one's ever saying that black people don't sometimes become more advanced than some white people in society. It's just stupid. You don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. I try to remain non-racist. I try harder, motherfucker. But I am full to the brim of the pro-black movement. I can't believe that there's a pro-black movement. Hey, it's not like they've been demonized for hundreds of years, right? It's not like they've had to endure any kind of oppression at all, right? Shut the fuck up, black people. We are from the days of, or we are far from the days of segregation and divisional lines. Well, sort of and sort of not. There is still segregation that takes place. Like the neighborhood I live in is all black because all the white people have fled, white flight. And because of it, the property values have plummeted, which makes the schools taking a lot less money. So yes, there are still, it's not like government-sponsored segregation, but people still segregate themselves due to racism, and it still has very real-world effects on the community. So it's ridiculous. Just live your life here in America, where you have plenty of water and food and the ability to earn an honest living. Except, you know, it's not easy for some people as it is for other people because of the white supremacist power structure setup. Remembering your ancestors sold your younger ancestors for profit. Okay, yeah, that's your fault. Remember that. But in the end, you profit with a country where you can advance to endless limits if you put in the work. Yeah, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Everybody has equal opportunity. How stupid do you have to be to believe that fucking bullshit? How stupid do you have to believe? Like, we already know, they've done studies, they've shown that the number one indicator of how well you do in life is how much money your family has, how much money you start off with. So when you have black people who on average have 10 times less wealth than white people starting out, then the system from Jump Street is stacked against them. No matter how much they pull themselves up by the bootstraps, yes, some of them can get lucky, yes, some of them could get rich, but on average, they have a much tougher time of it than white folks do. That's just the fucking way it works. That's fine. Just quit stomping down the white people during your journey. Nobody's stomping you down, fucking snowflakes. You got it made. Shut the fuck up, you whiny little piss babies. So anyway, let's read a couple others. Why not inclusive? Inclusive, that's what matters. Denoting products as being about for one particular race is just wrong. No, encouraging young black girls is very important. Representation is important. You know, they've needed this for a long time, and they haven't had these good representations for a long time, and they're way past due for that shit. Never again. Can't believe Target would allow someone to describe something positive as dope. Drugs are bad. Oh my God. Talking about just scraping the bottom of the barrel to find anything you can to be upset about. Dope is just a word that means cool, folks. You goddamn geriatric dinosaurs. Go extinct already. Dope is bad. Dope's pretty cool. It depends on what kind of dope you're talking about. If you're talking about marijuana, I enjoy it. I enjoy the occasional dope. I would not be shopping at Target anymore. Well, go fuck yourself. Go to Walmart with your trashy ass, motherfucker. So anyway, you guys see that? What you guys got to think about that shit? And check out the chat a little bit. Chat. I'm stomping through knee-high snowflakes. I know, right? Crush them under my boot heel. Hit the nail on the head, Dusty. I appreciate it. Whites don't see white supremacy like a fish don't see water. Well, some whites do. Like, I didn't for a long time. I felt exactly like these people are feeling, and I believed and said the same shit they're saying, but you know, it was explained to me and my eyes were opened and I realized, oh good goddamn, I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. It's so sad. So now I try to, you know, make up for the stupid shit I've said and for the harm I've done, and use my platform to try to correct some of the errors I've made, which I think is what any decent human being should do, right? Not very far away from segregation, I know, right? People act like it was a million years ago. No, it wasn't. It wasn't very long ago. Many of these white boys are straight hypocrites because they don't seem to mind chasing after Asian women. Interracial relationships are fine when they're doing it, but not if a black man does it. I mean, that's true. I can't talk to. I was married to an Asian woman for like 18 years, so I didn't really chase her because she was Asian, though. I don't think. All right. Let's continue on with the show. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be a short show. Don't have too much material tonight. I think it's gonna be a short show. Who the fuck knows? I've only done like 4 things, and we're already 30 minutes in, so let's see what the fuck happens. So you guys know this guy, Zuby? I think that's how you pronounce his name. If it's not, I don't give a fuck. Just another grifter. There's so many of these grifters nowadays. a lot of them are black, and they realize that they can make a lot of money if they jump on the Trump train and they do the 2016 anti-SJW grift, because, you know, it's, for the most part, black people are smart enough not to vote against their own best interests, and they realized for decades now that the Democratic Party has their interest at heart a lot more than the Conservative Party does, and so it's rare to find black conservatives for that reason. But a lot of these black conservatives have realized, oh my God, I can make so much money, especially if they don't have any talent. Like this Zuby guy's a rapper, and I'm gonna show you some of his rap in a minute. It's the worst. Like literally, I can rap better than this guy. My dumb white ass. Like I should challenge him to a rap contest. I guarantee you I can rap better than this guy. It's just pathetic, his raps. But anyway, he got suspended briefly from, let me show you what kind of guy this gets first before I talk about that. This is the kind of guy we're talking about here. Which one is the bigger threat to humanity? And this is his fan base, 6,000 votes. 80% feminism is a bigger threat to humanity than climate change. This is the kind of people we're dealing with. 2016 never ended. Thank you, Shieldhead, for this bullshit. Guarantee he's a big Shieldhead fan. It's just so frustrating. This is why we're going to die. This is why this whole planet is going to dry the fuck up, because idiots like this are made famous by jumping on these grifts. So anyway, he was harassing a trans woman, and he called her dude. Okay, dude. Now, I know dude can be gender neutral in certain instances, but then obviously there are some people that use dude to try to misgender trans women on purpose, to be assholes and shitheads, which is exactly what the fuck he was doing. 100%. Okay, dude. So he got banned for like a day from Twitter. And of course, everybody's freaking out. Oh my God, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. Like, none of you motherfuckers said shit. When my account wasn't temporarily banned, but permanently banned. The account, it took me 10 goddamn years to build up, fucking permanently banned, because I said the word bitch. None of you motherfuckers jumped on the bandwagon to help me, did you? But now when a conservative does it, oh my God, freak out, Twitter censoring everybody. So, of course, this fucking asshole piece of shit is gonna try to make as much money as he can off as he can, right? Well, before I play that, I was gonna play you some of his shitty rap, but no, that's not it. Oh yeah, here it is. So obviously he's gonna make as much money off this shit as he can. So he's gonna make a T-shirt to highlight his transphobia. And so you make, okay, dude, look at this bullshit T-shirt. Okay, dude, T-shirts are now available. Only $39, folks. Only $39 for this T-shirt that says "Okay, dude" on it. Hey, are you a raging transphobe that wants everybody to know what a piece of shit you are? Zuby's got your back. 50% off. Profits donate to charity. Is it going to be donated to a trans charity? Highly fucking doubt it. And the first 100 orders get $5 discounts. Available until Monday. Get yours here. And so Dave Franco says, how can a black T-shirt with a T-shirt printing site be a limited edition? Like, if I go and pay them, they won't make me a T-shirt that says "Okay, dude." And blocked. Yep, you're blocked. Super free speech warriors. Can't say anything I don't like. Sensitive little piss baby. That's the word I'm going to use for this guy. So anyway, obviously these grifters, they all hang out together. He's been doing like tours with Sargon of Akkad and Nazi Pug Dude, Count Chonkula, and just pieces of shit. They just stick together. Not surprising to see this shit. So let's listen to how bad his rap is. So you want to know why this cringe-ass motherfucker is jumping on the 2016 anti-SJW grift? It's because he's talentless. Literally no talent.
Show me love, bring it back. Wait, ain't you that dude from YouTube who was cussing all my raps? It's mad how people change when they're no longer anonymous. The mask is for the crime, you know the two is so synonymous forever.
Just terrible. Good fucking... You can't get worse than that. Okay? Just cringe as a goddamn motherfucker. So, anyway, apparently Public Enemy or Bernie Sanders supporters, and this Zuby guy, he literally is only popular because he has brought politics into his music, because he shills for Trump and conservative politics all day long. So obviously he's going to say hypocritical shit like this. After 30 years together, hip-hop group Public Enemy have ousted Flavor Flav because he doesn't support the endorsement of Bernie Sanders. Too much politics ruins everything, and I hate it. You're literally only popular because you fucking push Republican politics. Good goddamn, these people. It's amazing, the hypocrisy. Amazingly double standard. Yeah, even PA have to air their political views now. Sold out to the left, it seems. Sold out to the left. These are the motherfuckers that sang, what was it? Fuck the system or whatever it is. They've always been political. That's the whole fucking point of the band. Was to fuck the system and be political. What the hell is wrong with you people? It's fine. It's fine when they do it. It's fine when he talks Republican politics all day long, but good goddamn, if somebody else does it, oh my God, I'm triggered. Too much politics ruins everything, says the guy who does politics all day long every fucking day. So anyway, he posted this clip of him going on Joe Rogan. So Joe Rogan, like, I know we're supposed to like Joe Rogan now because he supported Bernie Sanders, but Joe Rogan is still a mouthpiece for the far right. He still is. He's still a platform for these fucking shitheads, and he's still a transphobic douchebag. I don't give a fuck what he said. I'm not transphobic. Yes, you are, Joe Rogan. You are transphobic. And so he had Zuby on. This was like, I think 6 months ago or something, but listen to this shit. This is a common theme for right-wingers. Anybody who has their pronouns in their bio, they automatically give themselves permission to ignore it, and Joe Rogan is endorsing this reactionary bullshit.
What kind of person, like, tries to establish a narrative about them?
Well, they do it before they even talk. I mean, people do that with their Twitter bio.
Oh, yeah.
People do it with their bio. I mean, some people will put in, this is my species,
my pronouns,
my location, my pronouns, my religious or non-religious views, who I vote for, like all of that.
Yeah. Here's my advice, folks. If you see anybody that says they, them as their pronouns, block them. Just block them right now. No.
I've got something I'm trying to coin as Zuby's razor, which is that if someone on Twitter has their pronouns in their bio, then there's like a 95% chance that you can just
dismiss them.
Yeah, dismiss a lot of what they're saying.
Zuby's razor is Zuby's a very good way of describing it. I'm going to use that from now on.
Like, seriously, fuck Joe Rogan. People were bitching at me before I came on the air and being like, Dusty, don't criticize Joe Rogan anymore. Don't do that anymore. He's a Bernie supporter. We have to fucking back everybody who's a Bernie supporter. You don't want to push him away. Fuck all y'all. This whole ridiculous new left bullshit where we can't criticize anybody for anything they do anymore if they're a Bernie supporter. No, fuck that and fuck all y'all. Don't watch me. I don't even want you stupid motherfuckers to watch me anymore. If this is the kind of shit you don't want me to goddamn criticize, nobody wants you around here. Go watch Joe fucking Rogan, all right? He's much more in tune to your thought process than I am. Just fucking ridiculous. Want me to suck Joe Rogan's dick because he supports Bernie? Hell no. If me criticizing Joe Rogan for his shitty behavior makes him automatically drop all of his beliefs and his political leanings and be a shithead because I criticized him, then who the fuck wants him and needs him? It's annoying as shit, dude. Anyway, cringe as fuck. Do better, Joe. Do better. Like, you can't do worse. You can't do worse than having these right-wing transphobic chuds on and then jumping on their the right-wing chud bullshit, right? Just frustrating. This is the most popular goddamn podcast in the world, and people want to tell me not to criticize this shit. So let's read. Chris fucked around and found out. I heard that. He sure did. He got gone. Oh my God, please don't play more. I won't. That was all that I could even stand. Just the worst goddamn rapper on earth. But like, any of you people out there who want to be famous and you're black, all you gotta do is pretend to be Republican. Jump on the Trump train, and people will support you all fucking day long. Go off, Dusty, and spill the tea. I mean, it's just annoying, man. Like, before I came on the show, somebody was bitching at me about it. There's several people bitching at me about it. Don't talk bad about Joe Rogan, Dusty. You're helping the right when you do that. Suck a dick in a bad way. All of you, fuck off. Bernie isn't Jesus fucking Christ. I know, man. I was like, even I, who love fucking Bernie, in a way, I'm starting to get annoyed at a lot of the Bernie Sanders supporters out there. Like, you guys are going overboard with this shit. Like you're forming some kind of cult. It's just ridiculous, man. You are pushing people away from Bernie by behaving this way. You're going to blame me for doing it. Dollar bill, y'all. Heard that. If Joe Rogan doesn't support Bernie just because people don't like him being a transphobe, then he is not even a real Bernie. So I know, right? Like, we're supposed to turn a blind eye to that shit. For fuck's sake, Joe Rogan's transphobic trash. And he said he doesn't support Bernie. He said he might vote for him. I know. I might vote for Bernie. It was a very, very mild recommendation for Bernie. And nobody wants to just flip their shit and act like he's God now because of it. You're clearly a Putin bro. I know, right? Love me some Vladimir Putin. My own flesh and blood, real life brother blocked me on Facebook because I said something about Vladimir Putin he didn't like. That's the crazy shit. My own fucking brother, man. He married a Russian girl. He went to Russia, and he brought her back over here, and he's in love with fucking Putin and Trump and shit. Crazy. Man up, Dusty, you bitch. I know, right? I can't. I don't know how to man up. My daddy didn't teach me how to do that. I liked Rogan and News Radio, but the podcast is crap. Sometimes Rogan says awesome things in the podcast. It's just so hit or miss, to be honest. But it chill out, for fuck's sake. No. Piss off. Do not worship Bernie or anything else. Agreed. All right, super chats. Super chats. You are magnificent. Yes, you are. Well, I appreciate that. That's very nice. And $20 is very kind. 20 pounds, even better. Way better than the fake funny money we have over here. Thank you, HK. You rock. Rich Lotta, $5. Who rules Dusty's crib more, the cats or the dogs? Well, the cats have their own room because we let both the cats and dogs have their own room. The dogs have their own room on the other side of the house, though, because we can't bring them in this room because there's cats in this room. And so the cats rule the place I live most often. But the dogs, yeah, they get their share of it. They're all really spoiled anyway. I don't know if you guys heard them. They were like freaking out and barking a lot during the opening of the show. I don't know what the fuck's going on in there. Probably saw a mouse. Mice like to get in their dog food and they freak the fuck out. So, Danny Villa Perez, my favorite trans ally. Well, I appreciate that. I actually had a message sent to me. I just saw it. It was from back in early January, and it was from the trans woman. I think she went viral for that clip. It's Ma'am, you know that one, where the guy kept misgendering her, and she was like really mad at him, telling me it's Ma'am. She messaged me. I think that's who it was. I haven't talked to her yet. I just saw the message and responded, and haven't talked back to her yet, but I think that's who it is. And she was telling me that she wants to talk to me about the harassment that she's undergoing from Blair White, and somebody asked her to reach out to me. So it's possible I might have her on the show in the near future to talk about her harassment from Blair White. So we'll see about that. And Little Deviant, trans rights. Yep, trans rights, definitely. I love my trans brothers and sisters out there. You know, we're all in this together, and I got your back, and you guys have had my back. You know, it's beautiful. Cringe Matthew sucks. Yeah, Cringe Matthew, not the best. Like, he was okay sometimes, but oftentimes not. And so, got one more. Jonah 777, very generous Jonah. Gotta ignore the concern trolls when it comes to Joe Rogan. That's cool. I can tell them to fuck off. They can say what they want to me. Like, they can tell me what. Like, anybody can say whatever the fuck you want to me in chat. Who the fuck am I, right? I can gripe at Joe Rogan, and you guys can gripe at me. It's all cool. I can dish it and I can take it and I can tell you to fuck off and tell me to fuck off. It's a circle of life. Yo, what's up, Case Coupon? How you doing? Not a fan of Bernie, but what's with the Biden worship? I personally think he's a dipshit. Yeah, we're going to get into Biden in a minute. That's who they're trying to push on us. This Joe Biden dumbass bullshit. Apparently, Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar dropped out and are going to back Biden, I guess, according to this. They have a better solidarity with their ideological comrades in arms that Elizabeth Warren does. Yeah, Elizabeth doesn't seem like she's going to be backing her buddy Bernie. You know, she should drop out, and she should make sure he doesn't stand alone, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. She seems to be continuously attacking her, which is disappointing to see. I don't understand that, but, oh my God. So the guy they're trying to push on us is Joe Biden. That's who the establishment Democrats want to be president. Let's take a look at Joe Biden. So this is him when he won South Carolina. He actually won South Carolina big. Got almost 50% of the vote in South Carolina, and he was expected to win big there. And as the surf says here, he's actually he's giving a shout out to the wrong president.
The Bidens love you. That's real. And folks, now we need to stand behind Jamie Harrison, the next senator.
The next president of the United States, Jamie Harrison. No, you confused fuck, dude. Like, who's got Biden's medication? Let's have some more looks at other gaffes he is making. This is it, folks. This is who they're giving us to run against Trump. It's either Trump or this amazing human individual.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Isn't it? We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I don't even know it, but if I was up in front of there, I would say it. Anyway, and so Trump. Well, this went viral too again. This is something I played before on my channel about how Yang is saying that Biden is driven by empathy, but even according to Biden himself, he's not driven by empathy.
The younger generation now tells me how tough things are. Give me a break. No, I have no empathy for it.
I have no empathy. The millennials have a smaller share of wealth than any generation has in like 1,000 years or something, right? They're saddled with debt like nobody ever has been. It is incredibly tough. They can't afford to buy houses anymore. They have to live with their parents. Yes, it's not like it was when you were a kid, Joe Biden. Shit has gotten progressively worse because the rich have sucked so much fucking money out of the goddamn system. People can't even afford to live, anymore. It's just, is this really the guy? Really? And so, Trump and the Trump administration, I guess the Trump War Room, put out this ad against Biden. And it's a pretty, it works, folks. This is what's going to happen if you nominate this guy. It's going to be attacks from Trump like this continuously. And there's so much ammo you can use against Biden. It's going to be nonstop to crush this guy.
President Obama reportedly told Joe Biden directly, quote, "You don't have to do this, Joe. You really don't."
That is not a joke. That is a natural fact.
I think Biden looked unsteady at many points.
Play the radio. Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone.
He's not the most polished speaker anymore.
The president my friend from Vermont thinks that.
Watching his long, winding answers that don't really make sense in recent debates has also raised the question as to whether that has gotten worse and whether he is up for this.
The fact is that the bills that the future president here.
There's a lot of people who are concerned about Joe Biden's ability to carry the ball all the way across the end line without fumbling.
Go to Joe 30330.
He looked kind of unsteady and almost deer in the headlights.
So what are we doing? What's going on right now?
He's not that good at this. I mean, he's clearly not that strong a candidate, thinking on his feet.
Anyway, my time's up. I'm sorry.
I think there are some concerns, and they've been expressed by Democrats themselves.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Over whether Joe Biden is equipped to withstand a very grueling campaign.
We choose truth over facts.
Joe Biden was really shaky, both because he was stumbling through his answers.
I'm the vice president of the United States.
And also because the substance of those answers hasn't really gotten better.
Those details are irrelevant.
I think we're going to see growing questions, wondering if he has the mental and physical stamina to get through this campaign.
I love this place. Look, what's not to like about Vermont in terms of the beauty of it? And what a neat town.
Obama warned Biden's aides to make sure Biden didn't embarrass himself.
Imagine what would have happened if, God forbid, Barack Obama had been assassinated.
Real conversation that is happening among Democrats. Has he lost a step? Is he too shaky?
I want to be clear. I'm not going nuts.
There are definitely moments where you listen to Joe Biden and you just wonder.
Yep. So this is going to be the attacks on him over and over again if he gets the nomination. I think Trump is going to trounce him easily. It's going to be sad. But the Democrats, the DNC, would rather Trump be president than Bernie. That's how scared they are, It's funny that Trump had this air about him from his side that he was anti-establishment, that the establishment was afraid of him. And he's gotten there and he's done everything the establishment wanted. The real person that the establishment is afraid of is Bernie Sanders. And it shows, They're terrified. They'll do anything they can. So, great example of that right here. It's impossible to look at this cryon and think the media is treating Sanders fairly. Can either coronavirus or Bernie Sanders be stopped? Oh, good God, CNN. Because these are the same, folks. Coronavirus and Bernie Sanders, pretty much the same person. Yep. Bernie Sanders is going to affect everything. He'll kill everybody. Got to stop it. Can we stop it? The pandemic of Bernie Sanders? Just good goddamn, shut the fuck up. And then Elizabeth Warren. I would still vote for Elizabeth Warren, I guess, but every day is a different disappointment with her. Here's her answer on why she's taking Super PAC money and why she's doing it from anonymous donors when she specifically said she would never do that.
Super PAC that has announced they will be spending $9 million in television ads on your behalf. It's called a She Persists Super PAC. Now, you have been incredibly critical of Super PACs. You've been incredibly critical of the role of big money in politics. I want to read you something that you tweeted just in February. You said, "Let me be clear. I won't take a dime of PAC money in this campaign. I won't take a single check from a federal lobbyist or billionaires who want to run a Super PAC on my behalf." What happened?
So look, I have been in the same position since I started in January of last.
Play, motherfucker.
Last year, and that is we should keep super PACs and unlimited spending out of this campaign. I called on everybody, join me in this, make this happen, please, please, please. And nobody would do it. And we could shut down super PACs tonight if all of the candidates would agree. We're not going to do super PACs, but I also have to add, that also includes Michael Bloomberg, who is a walking, talking super PAC. We could shut down unlimited spending. We just all have to decide to do it, and that's what I still want to do.
But there's a little bit of a transparency issue, it strikes me. So you made an announcement and you came on my show and said, look, I'm not going to do big, high-dollar fundraisers. I think it's corrupting fundamentally. I'm going to raise money through small donations over the internet. I'm not going to do a super PAC. But now you have a situation where you are raising grassroots money. There's a super PAC. We don't know who's donating. I have no idea who came up with the $9 million. Is it one person? Is it a few rich people that want to see you elected?
Bloomberg?
If you were doing high-dollar fundraisers, we'd at least have the names under federal finance law. Like, isn't that a problem? We don't know where this money comes from?
Look, and I've already said they should put out who their donors are, and they should do it before Super Tuesday. I think that's right, but understand this, Chris. This is something that we could solve. When I ran in 2012, my Republican opponent and I agreed we were going to keep super PAC money out of the race. But it takes everybody to be doing on the same level playing field. And I still think that's the right way to do it. But when you're talking about super PACs, you got to get everybody, plus Michael.
Yeah. Don't lead by example or anything. Man, you need to drop out Elizabeth Warren and support Sanders immediately. Like, dude, all of the goodwill you built up with progressives, you're just evaporating rapidly with this bullshit. Why? I mean, I know you want to win, but at the cost of your soul? Like, but anyway, never worry, folks. Mike Bloomberg has got that elusive young voter.
I'm a young, hip, cool college student, and I'm a guy who's going to be voting for Michael Bloomberg. Some of my hobbies include not existing. I'm a young, hip, cool college student.
Yeah, some of my hobbies include not existing. I can't imagine any young person is going to vote for Mike Bloomberg unless they're paid. Don't see it happening. But I don't know, maybe. It's possible. And Tom Steyer dropped out the race, but not fast enough to keep the internet from cringing to death. Are they playing Back That Ass Up? You a big fine man. Back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. I love this white woman over here too. Look at her getting down. Look at her. Yeah! I'm crunk. Whatever that means. I guess he's having fun though. I guess I won't make too much fun. But still, white people. No white people. Bad white people. And this is disappointing to see. This lady works for the Young Turks, apparently. This is Emma Vigeland, works for the Young Turks, Rebel HQ, and all that bullshit. But still, she thinks it's hilarious that Trump is making fun of Mike Bloomberg for being short. So funny, isn't it? Toxic masculinity. Making fun of somebody's height, because that's definitely something we should be doing as president. Let's encourage that by saying it's funny. It's not funny, though. I guarantee you, if he was making fun of a woman's weight, even if you didn't like her, even if she was somebody you hated, you wouldn't think it was funny. You would understand how toxic that behavior is. You know, I know I'm a little sensitive because I'm not the tallest person in the world, but God damn it. This is definitely not behavior that should be encouraged or seen as funny. 14,000 likes from, I'm sure most of our fan base are progressives. Like, progressives got to do better than this. Man, this is just embarrassing. I'm just disappointed. What's up, Emma? Do better. Be better. And we're all going to die, folks. We are all dead. Here's the person that is in charge of the coronavirus, Vice President Mike Pence, having a meeting, and they're trying to pray the coronavirus away. That is what's happening here. Good fucking God, we're doing... What the fuck? I'm trying to just click on that picture, and it won't let me. Click on the picture. Click on the picture. I will kill you, Facebook. You don't even know the horrors I will drop upon you. Anyway, so yeah, they're going to pray the virus away, just like praying the gay away. It works, folks. Definitely works. Literally, anything would be better than this. Even nothing would be better than this, because you're making people believe that this could actually work or help in some way, and it doesn't. But 24,000 likes for this sad bullshit. And I was going to blame this kind of shit for the reason that the stock market collapsed, but it went up like 1,200 points today. So it kind of reversed a lot of the losses. Not all the losses, but a lot of the losses it reversed. So I guess people are more encouraged that maybe we can get a handle on the coronavirus. I guess I'll take a break and read the chats real quick. Then we'll get into the trans rights stuff. Lobo, $12. What's up, Lobo? Here's some cheddar for the kiddies. Bad white people, I know. Bad white people. So disappointed to see my fellow whiteys act so cringy. Ali, $5. If you're on the same team as Shu and Rogan, shouldn't you reconsider? I would think so. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit, about Peter Coffin. You guys know who Peter Coffin is? In my opinion, a fucking grifter. Just a silly-ass grifter. And he's doing everything he can to help Shu and Head whitewash and lie about her past in order to make her acceptable to the idiots that follow him. So we're going to take a look at that in a minute. Sad. Have you seen Andrew Doyle on Joe Rogan? Awful. No, I've not seen that. You guys should send me the clips from it on Twitter, and I will show those on my next show. Appreciate that. All right, more super chats, please. If you can, if you're able, please support the show. What you guys got to say in the chat? Look up here for my name. Say my name, say my name. Cult of Dusty Warren is a fraud. She wants to stop Bernie, not win. I know, but why? I don't understand why they're so afraid of Bernie. She shouldn't be afraid of Bernie. I mean, I know she lied about being a Native American and progressed her career by doing that, but still, disappointed. Joe Biden has brought up Obama so many times that I think that he is trying to get a black card. Yeah, he is. I mean, that's why he did so well in, like, South Carolina, right? He's going to do real well any place that has a high percentage of black people because they associated him with Obama. Which I understand, you know. I totally get it. First black president. They love him. They finally got one in office. I'd be happy if I were them too. Like, I can't hate them for it too much. Peter Coffin is definitely not a grifter, Dusty. Okay. Well, then why is he helping Shu and Head lie? I mean, Shu and Head is still, to this day, saying shit that's helping the bullying of people for being feminist, you know? Lying about her role in it. And Peter Coffin is just going right along with it, not calling her out, boosting her, shouting it out. Why? Because he doesn't really give a fuck, because it's performative. He does not really give a shit. You don't behave that way if you really give a shit about the stuff you're saying. You behave that way when you just want to be popular and make money, in my opinion. So we'll just have to agree to disagree on how cringy ass Peter Coffin is exactly the type of person you would expect try to get famous by going on Steve Harvey's show and kicking himself in the balls, which he did. Literally, that was his claim to fame, kicking himself in the balls on the Steve Harvey show. Exactly the kind of desperation to be popular that somebody like that would do. So, I don't know. We'll just have to agree to disagree on that one. All right, let's continue on with the show. Let me check the, don't want to treat my people on Twitch like redheaded stepchildren. If, you're not following me on Twitch, be sure to go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dusty Smith. There's a link in the description of the video. I'm going to be doing exclusive content on Twitch, and so if you want to see that. I think what I'm going to start doing on Twitch, too, is I'm going to start doing a lot more religious coverage. I'm going to start going to The Friendly Atheist and covering a lot of the religious stories on there as I take calls. So if you want to see that, be sure to follow me on Twitch. The virus has people in many areas in a panic. Local Walmart shelves are empty, and people are wearing masks. I didn't see any of that here. The shelves definitely weren't empty, and I think I did see one person in a mask, but not very widespread. No one seemed to be that worried about it. Bloomberg is feasting on scraps. He's trying to buy the scraps, buy everything he possibly can. All right. So this went semi-viral. You guys know who John Mcafee is? He's the one that invented that incredibly annoying virus software who, if you put it on your computer, it actually made your computer slower and more fucked up than if you actually had viruses. Like, the thing you want to uninstall immediately. So anyway, he put this out there, and we had a lively discussion earlier about this on Twitter, about whether the word ladyboys is a transphobic slur, and the consensus was that it is. But also that there are a lot of people, these Thai women, who call themselves that. I guess it's just kind of a moniker they use to specify their particular niche, because it's a popular, I guess, sexual fetish in Thailand. They make money off that. And so I guess what it comes down to is kind of like the N-word, where like you can call yourself that, but you don't want to call other people that because, you've earned it if you're actually in that demographic. So anyway, John Mcafee says, a question popped up in my anal fisting thread about Thai ladyboys. Men or women? My experience is limited to taking them home by mistake, but in spite of their male genitals, I have always considered them women. You decide. And, yep, that's a woman, I guess. And so people are like Adequate Emily. Does this count as saying trans rights? I mean, kind of. I mean, I guess. If you ignore the transphobic slur he uses, I guess this is sort of a trans rights thing. But anyway, this went kind of viral. I only got 3.6K likes. I thought John Mcafee was more popular than that. He's got 1 million followers, though. Holy shit. That guy, supposedly, don't sue me, but supposedly he murdered his neighbor. I watched a documentary about it, and it really seemed like he murdered his neighbor. Don't know for 100% sure, but it really seemed like he's a murderer. So, really strange, out there guy. Lives in other countries and lives a really unique lifestyle, let's just say that. And now we're going to get on some Greta Thunberg. Apparently, now these... Oh my god, they took it down. Shit. Fuck. They took the fucking tweet down. I was going to show you the tweet with the sex doll. It's even in the... God damn it. So apparently on 4chan... I think I saved these pictures. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Let me drag this shit. Let me open up another browser and see if I can find it for you guys. Open up another browser. And then move it over to this screen so you guys can't see what the fuck I'm doing. And then open up the downloads and see if I can find that goddamn picture that I saved. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. So this is on 4chan. Back over here. Open up. Open up. Why did you not move? Move over here. There you go. Boom. All right, this is on 4chan, apparently. Somebody made a sex doll of Greta Thunberg. I spent $3,400 to commission a sex bot based on Greta. It's being constructed by a Japanese company. She will be here in 2 more months. I am going to rent her out on Craigslist for $300 a night. So hot. The best part is her voice is now programmable. I'm going to teach her to say, "Dump your carbon in me, daddy," and "I don't even have to shave it. Stop teasing. They are not mosquito bites." Oh my god, this is so cringe. And of course, when anally penetrated, she will exclaim, "How dare you?" Also, she will have her nipples pierced and a tongue stud. This is the end game, dude. They will all be turned into AI sex bots. Hard to be any more creepy than these people. I have no idea if this is true or not. This may be like a pedophile sex doll that kind of looks like Greta Thunberg. They just put up there to fake this kind of shit. I have no clue, but good lord, they're so frightened of this 17-year-old girl for simply trying to be a decent human being and stop the planet from dying. It's just hard to believe that these people could possibly be real. And I agree with Nerdskull. This is the creepiest, rapiest shit. The far right can't help themselves. They are. They're just the lowest level of human being you can possibly get. The cruelty is the point. They want to be a piece of shit to upset people because that's how they get off. They get off on having people think that they're pieces of shit. And this also went viral. Apparently, this oil company, the oil company says they didn't do it. They said somebody else did this, but this is an oil company, X-Site or whatever, and they released a sticker. Somebody released a sticker with the name of their company, the logo of their company, and Greta on her back, and her being sexually assaulted. And so, needless to say, people are not that happy about that. Oh, god damn it, these people are such creeps, man. This company should go bankrupt. Bankrupt these fucks. We have to get off the oil standard immediately, if not fucking sooner. And, so more examples of these people that are going fucking nuts over Greta. These goddamn low-life human beings. Apparently the Bristol Live webpage, I accept Bristol Live, I accept you for all you are naming and shaming these fucks, which is amazing. So let's name and shame a few of them. Here's Kevin Bennett, who wants you to assault Greta. Can someone grab her pigtails and Miss trunchable her over the fence, and they explain that's a character from a movie they got assaulted. So they want her to be assaulted. Here's Stevie Ralph Taylor. Look at this individual. Yeah, you lady killer. Somebody said she should be burnt at the stake. Yeah, kill her, right? She's trying to save humanity. She's doing absolutely nothing wrong. She's trying to be a decent human being. Kill her. Good Lord. Hey, here's Max Poncho Morgan. What's up, Max? Save some ladies for the rest of us. Be kind. You will never walk alone. Milkshakes at the ready. I go milkshake her for. Like, milkshake me. I deserve it. But Kevin Bird. What's up, Kevin Bird? If this guy's not divorced, I've never seen a guy that's not divorced. Crush the bitch. Sounds good to me. Send her home. Yeah, crush her. Hooray for that. Ash Ashfaq and Spencer Trump. Her parents need to slap her with a brick. Send her back the way she should be in a flat pack, as that's what Sweden is famous for. So just horrible, horrible human beings. So frightened of this little girl because she's actually trying to change society for the better. Be afraid. Be very afraid, pieces of shit. I hope you guys go viral. I hope everybody knows your name and what goddamn pieces of human excrement you are. Now we're going to Tim Pool. Remember Tim Pool last time was saying he can't get women to marry him or have kids with him or whatnot. And now he's saying, hey, he actually kills it on the dating apps. He's a big old Chad with his fucking stupid ass beanie.
And now I'm in my 30s, and I can go on dating apps and be like, oh yeah, yep, you got it. And then these other guys who are like 26 have no experience because guys like me have dominated the dating apps for the entire time.
Yep. Yeah, you know it. Tim Pool dominated in the dating apps. You just know he is. I mean, surely he's a millionaire, so surely he can get someone. But then he made this this video. Dating apps are stunting young men. No, listening to people like you are stunting young men. Like, it is... It's a self-fulfilling prophecy when you get into this whole incel mentality, when you get into this right-wing politics. It makes women not want to be anywhere around you or have anything to do with you. And then that just goes to further make you hate women and blame everything on the women because of your own problems, which makes them hate you more. And it's just a snowball effect, a snowball of incels. So, yeah, you guys, you should stop listening to Temple immediately. I'm just saying, dude. You want to stunt your chances with women? Watch Tim Pool. That'll do it. Why would anybody want to date you people? And, he's not the only one, though. Tim Pool, grifter-ass Tim Pool. Not the only one selling buckets of food. Trying to scare people into buying his buckets of food. Good Lord. Like we talked about this on the last show. What kind of piece of shit do you have to be a millionaire who, on top of being a millionaire, continuously makes tons of fucking money? Like, every video he makes gets like a couple 100,000 views. He's raking the fucking money in and still be such a piece of shit. You're going to con people out of their money by making them fear about the coronavirus and think they need to buy these disgusting buckets of food. But he's not the only one. Other pieces of shit. Yep, Ben Shapiro. Also a giant piece of shit. Millionaire Ben Shapiro. Don't give a fuck. These people have no souls. And I mean, I know nobody has a soul, but I'm just talking about no integrity. They have no moral compass whatsoever. They're just the bottom of the fucking barrel, these people. And Glenn Beck, yep, Glenn Beck right there with them. Don't you guys want a bucket full of meat supply? Yeah, 4 whole buckets of meat supply. You never know when you might need a bucket of meat supply. I'm sure it tastes amazing. So these people, they're just the same as Jim Baker. They're just con artists. They're not even pretending anymore. They just outright, right in your face, full 100% being piece of shit con artists. And they're still making tons of money, got tons of followers. Their fans don't give a shit. Not very good humans, in my estimation. All right, let me start check the chats. What you guys got to say about all that? Super chats got 200 pesos. Thank you for that, Tijuana Foreplay. Good to see you again. Only wear a mask if you yourself are sick to protect others. Proper training required for effective protection with use of mask. Please don't hoard masks. There are already shortages. Thanks, management. Yeah, I know, right? I need to get me one of those masks. Yeah, it made me want to cough just thinking about it. Fucking coronavirus. But, yeah. No need to wear a mask if you're not sick. I agree with that. And that's all the new super chats Thank you for that. Appreciate that. More super chats, please. Let's check the regular chat. What you guys got to say in the regular chat? Oops. It went by too quick. I couldn't read it. Caught the Dusty. Miss Trunchbull was from the movie Matilda. Isn't Matilda the actress that played Matilda? I believe she is the cousin of Ben Shapiro. I think that's true. I think she blocked Ben Shapiro on social media because she's so embarrassed of being kin to him. Whose first scene is throwing a girl over a fence by her pigtails like an Olympic hammer. Yep. Assholes, man. Violent. It's the left that's violent, though. It's the left that's calling for violence. Bullshit on that. Does renting out sex dolls count as prostitution? I guess not. It's probably a loophole. Why would you want somebody's used sex doll that's going to rent out to other people, though? How desperate are you? That's just nasty. Oh my God, he's selling Jim Baker survival buckets? Yes, he is. That's what Tim Pool is. That's what he's lowered himself to. But I mean, it wasn't very far to go. I mean, he's already so low. Really doesn't have far to go to lower himself. But these people, like, there's something inside of them that is broken. They just don't give a fuck about their fellow human beings and everything they can do to suck one more dollar out of the system. Like, when is it enough? You're already a millionaire. They already gave you $1 million for doing your stupid bullshit. When is it enough? Will it ever be enough? It won't be. It will never be enough for these people. It's like a mental disorder. It's like money hoarders. That's why we have billionaires in this country. Victoria Cunningham. I was in the Stop and Shop today. People are panic shopping like the plague is coming. Well, that's sad to hear. Guess everybody's freaking out. Looks like the stock market's getting over it, though. I had not experienced any of that, but maybe I'll see some more of that in the future. Dusty, have you ever played RimWorld? I think I know what it is, but I haven't played it yet. I meant to play it, but didn't get around to playing it yet. So thanks for that. I started playing Frostpunk, and I am not good at that game. Basically, it's like where you have to manage everybody. You're in some kind of apocalyptic world where everything's frozen, and so you're trying to set up a little, like, the last society on Earth that hasn't died out, and you have to do it a specific way, or they banish you out to the code to die. And so they always banish me out to the code. Not amazing. Jenny Root, what's up, Jenny Root? How you doing? 2 pence. Prayer is like a fart in a windstorm. Nothing fails like prayer, does it? Literally, thoughts and prayers. No, we need to actually do something, not thoughts and prayers. Do something real that actually works. All right. And we'll check the Twitch chat. What's up, Twitch people? She's a fucking child. That's disgusting. Yes, that is disgusting. These people are fucked in the head as much as they can be. Deception. Hell yeah, you know me. Deception. The virus has people in my area in a panic. Local Walmart shelves are empty. I think I read that already. All right, on with the show. Got a little bit more to talk about. Oh, yeah, good God. I just don't know if these people are serious, if they really believe what they're saying, or they're just trying to upset people. I always say this, but, I mean, listen to this stupid bullshit.
I don't want to interrupt, but I got to say this because it's Black History Month. Man, you the first black president.
Just so depressing to see this guy who's like one of the biggest pieces of shit that's ever lived, like one of the lowest forms of human scum in the history of the planet, get praised like this, get his dick sucked like this. It's just amazingly depressing how often this world rewards bad behavior over and over again. And I agree with Bishop Talbot Swan here. If you sat at that table with an openly racist POTUS and either cheered or remained silent when Jack Brewer called him the first black president, disrespecting Barack Obama and the millions of voters who made history in 2008 by electing a black man POTUS, you're trash, and you're beyond trash. I mean, I know cruelty is the point. I know upsetting people is the point, but just soulless scumbags. Sad to see. And, oh, God. All right, we're talking about some, let me skip down. We're talking about June, shoe on head, whitewashing her career, attacking feminism, attacking all feminists, lying about feminists, bullying feminists, And now she's trying to pretend like that's not what she did. And people like Peter Coffin, who I totally had no respect for, trying to help her whitewash that shit. So somebody said, let's call Bernie Sanders' latest campaign move rallies in the E. Warren and Amy Klobuchar home states what it is. Shabby says, I guess they're basically saying they're being sexist. And so Peter's like, how dare he work to win states that are women in, clearly sexist. And now here's Shoe on Head trying to whitewash her career and pretend like what she has done is not what she's done. My entire shitlord life of screaming at McFeminism has prepared me for this primary. She's pretending like that's all she did. All she did was make fun of McFeminism, white feminism, a particular type of bad feminism. And that's not what she did at all. I've showed you guys. She literally built her career by lying about Gamergate, about lying about a person simply because they were a feminist and slut-shaming them. And she still continues to lie about it to this day, causing harassment of them. I've shown you guys how she uses fake quotes, literally multiple times, lying fake quotes to belittle women simply because they're a feminist. That's all the fucking reason she did it, was because they're a feminist. And that's her job. Her job is to trash feminists. Not McFeminism. All of them. Like, look at her fucking career. It has nothing to do with a particular type of feminism she's been attacking. She's attacked it all. Every fucking bit of it. So why is people like Peter Coffin helping her whitewash and lie about what she's done? Here he is. Good, yeah, good. Don't call you out for it. Don't point out that you're lying. Encourage your lies. Yeah, you're doing good, Shu. We're buddies, aren't we? This is why I think he does not give a fuck about feminism. He doesn't. There's no way that you can fail to call Shoe on Head out for the shit she's done against feminism and continues to do against feminism and truly believe in feminism. He's a lying fuck. I'm sorry, he is. No respect for this motherfucker. Zero. I've showed you guys how Shoe on Head, like, bullied. She had like 2 different videos, like 3 million views, where she bullies the shit out of the guy who was in Orange is the New Black. I can't remember what his name, Matt McGurty or something his name. Literally, all he did was be excited publicly about wanting to fight for women's rights. And she bullied the fuck out of it. That's her entire career. Is bullying anybody who dares call himself a feminist. It has nothing to do with this, oh, I just did McFeminism. Tee-hee. Aren't I so cute? I'm almost 30, but I look like a little kid still. Tee-hee. I wasn't wrong in the way I did feminism. I was just attacking certain feminists. Yay! And Peter's like, yeah, you go, girl. Yeah. You're cool. You're one of us now. Just fuck all y'all. Seriously. Fuck all this lying bullshit. You have no integrity. Zero fucking integrity. And so, here's another one of Peter Coffin's clicks. This chick called Angie Speaks, man. Just, they're like a parody of themselves. They're like, it's the same exact people who were the toxic element in the skeptic community and the anti-SJW community. And now they're using the exact same tactics and same language for the left. And yes, it's slightly better because at least they're trying to help people like Bernie get elected and whatnot, but it's still the same toxic bullshit. The only thin-skinned fraud is you, my friend. People like you who throw stones and then cry bully when you get back the same energy. Hence the term pot roast patty. You're pathetic. And it's now my fault that pointing out cynicism agitates your demons. It's just trash behavior. Here's another example of her trash behavior. No, I think that was the same one. Yeah, BreadTube having a normal one. No, this is that's Peter Call. Where's the other one? Is it this one? Oh yeah, it's just word salad, stupid nonsense. This is why I side-eye people who call themselves soft boys. First off, who calls themselves soft boys? She's trying to attack, I guess, people like me who try to be sensitive and more open to, feminist ideas and respecting other people's life experiences and whatnot. I never heard anybody call themselves soft boys. I think this is something she's making up. On the left, because it's a projection of the faux sensitivity that allows cynical liberals to enjoy hegemonic masculinity while also providing a vehicle for them to LARP like they are somehow rebelling against it. Soft boys are simps. So that's all this is pure up anti-SJW conservative language she's using. Simp. Good Lord. For the current social order. And they are saturated with learned helplessness and encourage total passivity because of their aversion to taking strong moral stances or having strong opinions. Like who? Name these people. These people are cowards and gatekeepers. They are the epitome of wolves in sheep clothing. They think that effect is more important than context or goals. They use nice guy act to enforce their places in the social order. Yeah, don't be nice. Be an asshole. They see conflict avoidance as a virtue. I'll conflict with you motherfuckers. Let's conflict. They preach against toxic masculinity. Yes, I do. And others, but fail to see how their mode is just another and more insidious form of it. Oh, I know, right? They shut down valid conversations by making... anyway, I'm kind of tired. She's kind of dull. But the funny thing is, I was going to see... Trying to find the post where they make fun of Peter Coffin and the stupid way he posts tweets to try to sound all smart, but it's just like Jordan Peterson level word salad. Anyway, here's his girlfriend, I guess. Can you imagine if Bernie was 45 years old and more physically imposing than he is now? The angry lib women of Twitter would be lining up to falsely imply he has been inappropriate in DMs. Like, it's just the same toxic, trashy fucking behavior that, the right was doing. And this is the new left. This is the people that are telling me not to fucking call out Joe Rogan. It's just annoying as fuck. Anyway, I'm going to skip past that. I'm tired of talking about this bullshit. Not a fan of this new left, folks. Oh yeah, here's how to write a parody about Peter Coffin. This is exactly what it sounds like. The hegemonic simp is cognizant of the axioms of putative cuckship, redistribution of collective Gamergate guilt, as specious morality is epidemic to their social capital. And this is why toxic masculinity betwixt compatriots is affirmative. Learned behavior between oligarchies. That's exactly how they talk. It's just Jordan Peterson word salad nonsense. But anyway, they're making that cheddar. BreadTube, get them all that love. They definitely so sincere. Whitewashing shoe on head and making sure that she can still bully women simply because they're feminists and for no other reason. Yeah, let's encourage that behavior, folks. Yeah, right? The left, she supports Bernie now. I mean, yeah, she was supporting Bernie back when she was appearing with Lauren Southern in videos, white supremacist Lauren Southern. And she was supporting Bernie when she was calling Leslie Jones and Ugly Gorilla. And yeah, she was still supporting Bernie back when she was, they've always been supporting Bernie. Always been doing this toxic bullshit, supporting Bernie. Now they're like, oh my God, they're supporting Bernie now. Don't call them out on their shit anymore. They're one of us. Nope. They're one of you. Fuck off with that bullshit. And anyway, talking about annoying asshats on the right. God damn it, so cringe. Here's Booger Eat Nick Fuentes getting a little groper chant going.
I'll start. I'll lead it. Okay. Groy Burr. Groy Burr. Groy Burr. Groy Burr. Groy Burr. Groy Burr. Yes. 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 Thank you.
Yeah, you guys want to know why you can't get women? Like, seriously, you want to know? It's because of this. You're doing it yourself. Holy shit, what kind of woman would ever want to be with you cringy motherfuckers? It's just so embarrassing. Literally frog assholes. Good Lord. And it's like Batman villains. This is longtime Trump supporter, one of his right-hand people, Roger Stone. And just what he's shaking, his face is all contorted. It's like he's the fucking penguin. And Trump is going, there's no doubt about it, Trump is going to pardon this guy. The corruption is just right in our fucking faces. They're laughing at us while they do it.
I'm not going to discuss the criminal case. If you want to keep insulting me, this will be over. You can run back to the judge like a little bitch.
I'm doing what?
If you want to keep insulting me, I will just end this and you go running back to the judge.
Did you just call me a bitch?
You're acting like one. This proves nothing.
That's what you told Mueller, right? You have nothing. Continue.
Not going to be badgered by this.
You're not badgered.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. You could fool me.
You can see his hands shaking, his lips quivering. It's just a completely different image to the one we're used to seeing.
Yes, please do. I'd like to speak to the judge myself about this.
Better do it quick.
Before you're disbarred.
Stop. Mr. Klain.
No further questions. Is concluded for now, subject to my going back and moving
Yeah,
court to produce all the documents that we
just evil. Like, if I believed in demon possession, which I don't, I would think this guy was demon possessed. But, the corruption is just right in our face, folks. Corruption all the time, and they celebrate it. The right celebrates this fucking corruption. They just don't give a fuck. Cruelty is the point with these people. And speaking of fake, ridiculous assholes, Paul Joseph Watson, he said this before, but he's still bitching about it. Back in the day, the most authentic people with the most talent would become popular. Now the most inauthentic people with the greatest desire to be cringe and sell out become popular. That's why everything is shit. You literally have 1 million followers on Twitter and 1 million followers on YouTube. What the fuck? No self-reflection whatsoever. You're talking about yourself, dude. That's literally the only reason you're popular. Because you're a liar who spreads cringe to an audience of idiots. It's frustrating to see because, like, not everybody who tries to tell the truth is rewarded for it. I can tell you that for goddamn sure. And this is hilarious. I love to see these people get hoisted by their own petards. Turf tries being a phrenology hack and face plants in epic fashion. So I love this one. Here's how. No, as there is no such thing as a cis woman. What? Dude, cis woman just means somebody who was basically born female, assigned female at birth, and then they're no longer. Well, I mean, that's what it is. And then if you're not any longer a cis female, if you transition to something else, then you're trans. So it's just basically somebody who hasn't transitioned to something else. It's just a cis woman, right? Or a cis man is somebody who hasn't transitioned to a cis woman, right? Ooh, I can help. I can prove there is a such thing as a cis woman. Behold, all shall love him to stare. And he's like, nice try. But we can always tell males have distinct features. So they're like, okay. We can always tell, right? So tell us, which of these four are trans women? And he's like, all but the fourth one is a trans woman. Every one of these, but this one's clearly trans. But guess what? Ha ha. So you're saying this one is the non-trans woman? Yes, and it's obvious. And so they explain, top left with the white background is Rumor Willis, the daughter of Demi Moore and Bruce Willis, not trans. The one with the green background is Gina Dewan, ex-wife of Channing Tatum. She also given birth. Blue is the YouTube shooter, not trans. The last one is the only trans woman. So you can't tell. You're a fucking idiot. And of course, they immediately block them. Because that's what these cowards do when they get called out and they make idiots of themselves. They block and run away. And I guarantee it didn't change this person's opinion whatsoever. They didn't self-reflect at all on how fucking stupid they are. But at least we can use them as an example to others. You know, this is what will happen to you if you show your fucking stupidity in public. Anyway, let's check the chat. Before we continue on with the show, check the chat. Beast Nation 2009, Trump is mad at trans gays while making sex dolls of teens. Yep, seems legit. Yep, that's exactly what it is. They're giddy at the thought of criminals like Roger Stone, literal Batman villains, being corrupt right in their face and going free. But oh my god, the trans people are the real fucking problems. Roger Stone hugs himself like 45, seriously insecure. These people are so creepy. They're all so amazingly fucking creepy. Well, as long as she supports Bernie, then I'm fine with her. Yeah, that's all bullshit. I can't stand this attitude. As long as somebody supports Bernie, then we can't call them out. All the bad bullshit they do, they should get away with it. You know, I can't wait till David Duke starts supporting Bernie Sanders or something. Oh, what? Don't criticize David Duke's past behavior. No, Blair White. Oh, Blair White supporting Bernie. No, oh my God. Don't point out all the times that Blair White was transphobic. Don't point out all the damage she's done without ever making amends for it whatsoever. She supports Bernie now. She's on our team. No, fuck all y'all. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not on board. Peter Coffin is in the crying game. Is he? Don't know if that's true or not, but maybe. My guy Dusty is old. I know, like I'm old and sexy though, like a vampire. So it's cool. Batshit crazy. Yep. The Penguin. I like that dude. You like the Penguin or you like Roger Stone? If you like Roger Stone, then you might be a giant piece of shit. Please get RimWorld. You'll love it. All right, I will check out RimWorld. Thank you for the recommendation. I was joking about the support Bernie, therefore forgive. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not realize that you were joking. It's hard to tell in text, but then I agree with you. You're obviously a very amazing and correct human being. And much love to you. Cultadesi, do you think a candidate's supporters reflect on who they are? To a degree, yes. I think your fan base is a reflection upon you. And not always. Like sometimes you can't help. But a lot of times you can drive away the shitheads in your fan base that embarrass you. Like I don't have any white supremacists that are my fans. Hell no. Because they know they're not welcome here. I don't support them. I don't support anything they stand for, and so they don't support me. So it's not hard. It's like PewDiePie. PewDiePie has such an incredibly large amount of white supremacists and racist shitheads in his fan base, and he has done very little to make them hate him. And if he really wanted to, believe me, he could make them hate him. It's not hard. It would be very easy to do, but he just doesn't really give a shit. So All right. David Duke supports Trump. Yep, I know. I'm just using him as an example. All right. So what you guys got to say in the Twitch? I can admit I fell for it, but I have since grown past it. Yeah, as long as you can admit your mistakes and then use whatever platform you use to spread harm to try to correct the record and spread good, definitely deserving of redemption, in my opinion. But did you guys see this one? This girl wrestler won a state championship by beating boys. Pretty cool. Some female empowerment going there. I know I'm just a simp, though, right? I'm such a simp for thinking it's cool that a girl is actually for the first time competing on a high level with boys. Yeah. Anyway, pretty cool. She seems pretty good. Congratulations to you. I wish they would have said her name. I'm sure it says it somewhere in this. They probably already said it right here in front of my face. Fitch, is that her name? Anyway, pretty cool. Thought that was a neat story. And this went viral. Good Lord. This woman's voice, it's like an angel, man. This person, I agree with them. This person is saying that they can kind of see why sailors would have thrown themselves into the sea, bashed their ships against rocks, if the sirens were actually singing this beautifully. Listen to this talent. And that's just mesmerizing. Very talented. That was a cool video. I've seen a few million times. And man, like, talking about things, the nightmares here. Like, how the hell do all these, I guess they're alligators, even find, it's kind of not very clear, but look at how many there are. How do they find enough food to eat? What the fuck are they eating out there? Are they eating each other? Like, what the? There's so many of them. That's not even it. Wait, it gets even worse. I'm surprised that food supply is enough to maintain that number. Good Lord, look. Holy shit. Yeah, might want to avoid going through that part of town. You come to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Crazy as shit. Definitely won't want to be in kind of prey in that area. That's for sure. And last chance getting your super chats if you want to. Gonna finish up the show here with the last two little bits of content I have. And here's a lion being reacquainted with the person that saved them when they were, I guess they were starving or something, and this woman saved them. And it's amazing how these animals recognize the people that help them out, and they're so loving towards them. Look at that. Oh, he's a big old kitty wanting a hug. Like, I remember you. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out. Look, poor thing was so sickly and deteriorating. And she saved him, and he's so thankful. Yeah, he's the big, pretty kitty. Very heartwarming to see. Love shit like that. And last up, we're going to finish it up with this one. Well, I guess I'll play this one. Here's a... It's kind of out of order and everything I was going to do, but... Basically, Elizabeth Warren attacked Bernie Sanders, and this was his response to her attacks.
Warren is going after your record. She said, quote, she called you a, quote, senator who has good ideas, but whose 30-year track record shows he consistently calls for things he fails to get done, consistently opposes things he nevertheless fails to stop.
Well, I would respectfully disagree with Senator Warren. 4 years ago, I talked about raising the minimum wage in this country to $15 an hour. And you know what? I was able, working with workers at Amazon and Disney, to get 400,000 American workers an increase in their minimum wage to at least $15 an hour. And now you got 7 states in this country that have raised their minimum wage to $15 an hour. And as president, we're going to do it nationally. I talked about making public colleges and universities tuition free 4 years ago. And now you got states, cities, counties moving in exactly that direction. 4 years ago, I talked about climate change being the great national security crisis facing this country. Other people now understand that. In terms of my record, I helped pass, along with John McCain, the most significant veterans bill passed in recent history. Along with Jim Clyburn of South Carolina, I put into the Affordable Care Act $11 billion for community health centers, which is now providing primary health care to 9 million Americans. Working with conservative Republicans, we managed for the first time to utilize the War Powers Act to get the United States of America out of the terrible war in Yemen, which is one of the worst humanitarian disasters on earth right now. As a member of the House, I passed year after year more amendments on the floor, roll call amendments, than any other member of the House. So I am proud of my record. We're going to run on that record. But most importantly, we need a new vision for America, a vision that tells the corporate elite and the 1% that this country belongs to all of us, not just a handful of billionaires.
I want to talk more about that.
Also, response from Bernie Sanders. I am so disappointed in Elizabeth Warren for not backing him and, showing a little progressive solidarity, but nope. I guess she wants to win too bad. It's a shame. Anyway, that's all my content, folks. Let me finish up by reading what you guys have to say in the chats. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Cult to Dusty, please get, I already read that. Please get RimWorld. I will check RimWorld out. I will get rimmed. Be here all day with Bernie. Resume, yep. I think he has a pretty strong resume he can run on. Cute kitty, yep, cute kitty. Love me some cats. Gator Alley, I know, right? Some scary ass shit. You want to hand me a cat? Who we got there? Is that Misty? Oh, it's Teacup. Hey, Teacup. Teacup and Misty look so similar. This is Miss Teacup. She's one of Miss Diva's little babies that we rescued from under the house, isn't she? Yeah, I know. She's like, Daddy, I don't want to be a star. I don't want to be a star, Daddy. I know, but you gotta be. You gotta be. I love you. I love you, baby. Yeah, okay. You are free. You are free to do as you please. Anyway, appreciate you guys' support. That's where most of your money goes to. Human Society, Miss and Ragnar Roth says, great show tonight, Dusty. I appreciate it. Short show, but I had fun hanging out with you guys. I read that. Burning 2020. Yep. Burning 2020. You guys be sure to like the video. Very important. Ring the bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Be sure to ring the fucking bell. Be sure to share the videos with other people. We love you. I love you. Bradley Elskin really appreciate that. Duvane Delaney 2020. I don't even know who Duval Delaney is. Who the hell is Duval Delaney? I am out of the loop on that one. Let's see. Let's search for Duval Delaney. Delaney versus Duval Bolivar. Okay, nothing came up for that, so let's go to images. Okay, I don't think any of that is it. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm too stupid, but I do appreciate the $2. Very generous. Warren is garbage. I don't want to call her garbage too much because she's still, on our side, I guess, and we're still going to need her in the future, but disappointed. Definitely disappointed. What you going to do, though? Spanky Weasel, thanks for the show, man. Had a blast. Kitty's Roll. Teacup is a star. You rock. Logic. Fuck yes. Hell yeah. You guys make this show amazing to do. Such an honor to be able to entertain you. Have Vosh on. $2 Newberific. All right, I might see if Vosh wants to come back on again. I already had him on one time. I'm like, we can have him on and talk. I'll talk to Vosh. I got questions. I won't debate him or anything because, we'll have a conversation. I don't want to have like a screaming fest. I'm not going to be like a Destiny and just scream at people. That's not cool in my opinion. Got to be sex to come up with a Greta sex doll, but they are sick. These people are hugely disturbed in their mind, and it's all about the cruelty. This is Miss Baby Yoda. She's Baby Yoda, yeah. She's our latest rescue, and she's such a monster. Yes, you are. I know. She's like, I'm gonna kick you in your face, Daddy. But she loves her daddy. She likes to cuddle with me at night. And you gonna bite me? Yeah. Bite that finger. Yeah. You're going to scratch the shit out of me, aren't you? Yeah, I'm asking for it. Yeah, no. Let's let him look at you. This is Baby Yoda. Look how pretty Baby Yoda is. Yeah, okay. All right. I respect your freedom. Be free, Baby Yoda. She cute as shit. She's my little cuddle monkey, though. She likes to get under the covers and just knead my flesh all night long and just purr. She's so happy to be scratching my flesh. Little monster. So cute. So, anyway, please consider supporting the show on Patreon. Patreon.com/CODcast. Need all your help, folks. We're down like $300 in the last couple months. It seems to be dropping, so that's not amazing. We're going to still keep going as long as we possibly can, and we can only do that with your help. I don't make any money off the advertising on the show because I've been soft demonetized for 5 years now. So the only way I'm able to keep doing the show because it's user supported. So please consider supporting the show. Whatever you can afford, it all really adds up and it all really helps. And you can also send me direct tips. There's a link in the description of the video to where you can send me PayPal direct tips, and lots of ways you can support the show. I will be back on, what is today, Monday? So I'll be back Friday. Hell yeah. I'll probably be doing a Twitch stream this week. I'm either going to do a Twitch stream, I think, on Wednesday or another religious bullshit video. I've been meaning to do that for a long time, so I might do either one of those. I might not do either one. We'll see what happens. You know it's me, and I am not very reliable when it comes to this kind of thing. But we'll see what happens. And I will be back on Friday. I love you guys. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, say it with me. Trans rights and logic. Fuck yes. Love you guys. Good night.